When you are weary, my sister and brother, lean on my shoulder. We empower one another. Stand together, but if we must fall, I fall with my family, my allies, and all. This new union we've formed shall not fade. Rise anew, my kingdom. Find unity in the crusade.
Keep up the good fight, companions! Our victory is nearing its completion! No matter what terrible devils Asmodeus sends our way, they cannot compare to the hopes, the dreams, the might of the right! One by one, the Crusaders have conquered their cosmic destinies and have destroyed the seals of the apocalypse. Malpais' seal of the arcane, Discaris' seal of reality, and Daraxus' seal of the primordials. By the might of the sun, the platinum dragon, and all that is holy, nothing shall stand in our way.
What's that me I see descending to Alima? Why, it be Discaris! There was the day he was born. By Alazar's asshole, the boy's lost his sense. Look at him, sacrificing himself so the sea dogs can get a chance to advance in a different direction. Should we survive, know that us of Morinus shall honor you. Damn my eyes! Did the boy just emerge through a portal back on the mainland? Clever as they come, our allies. Gaze out the hearties! Malpais will unleash the arcane power of the universe to lend us aid. And Discaris even unraveled the ribbons of fate across the material plane. And yet, despite our efforts, the gods refuse to let significant casualties occur. Why, dare I ask, do they sacrifice themselves to keep their charges safe? Surely they would be better surviving by leading new generations and tending to the illness for time everlasting. And yet, how are we to understand what it means to be beings made of empathy and stewardship? As ancient as I am, it still bewilders me very soul. Who, in all their graces and kindness, tends to the fallen gods at their lowest depths? I wonder.
Why, looky here. Simon's wife is in a bit of hot water against the Diablette. Poor little thing. You have not pity, for I know a great serpent when I see one. I wonder, will Mortimer welcome my spirit with as much reverence as the others? Let's be fair, little me. It may be more than I deserve. Yet I would like to believe I am just as worthy of love as the rest. Papa Razael, I sacrificed my soul, my essence, my will, so that Mrs. V. McKay and her legion of ghost ships can thrive. Truth be told, Papa, I have grown weary. Weary waking to face the devil, to tend to the zombies and the souls that have debts to pay, to meet at the crossroads with each and every demand. I know my fratry who have been put here by other realities also are tired of their duties to the world, though they are thankful to know they are loved one last time. An old vagabond like me won't stand in the way of the champion's dreams. Give old Mort my everything, so he can do what's right, and leave me this one last smoke.
Make way, you tiny demons! I must get through your ranks to rescue the sea elves made when ruin flooded creation time and time again, with Daraxus' former captain doing his best to hold off Satan's wrath. How dare any of you think you are a match for the Frost Giant King's fury? Know this, you little shits! You did not win this day! Raziel! The same bargain as my brothers and sisters! My life for the underwater kingdom! May my energy bring prosperity to the next generation!
Long have I been an ally to the peaceful, the vibrant, the regal, the kind, and to the righteous path of judgment. Is it so wrong to feel that all should be treated with fairness and equity? There has been so much suffering. The world cries out for justice, and the world deserves to flourish. Am I proud to be the symbol of the most holy kingdom that was ever created? Without a doubt. Am I proud that I aided the last cycle in their time against Asmodeus' first invasion at the beginning, and bestowed my love, my trust, and my power to the son of the world's greatest leader? Absolutely. Am I truly the last of the divine dragons, whom deserve to watch over this world should we survive? Almost. Honestly, with all that my children have been through, I'm surprised that the populace had any faith in this old man. Yet, despite all this, Leonari and my avatar, Veladius, their faith has never once wavered. O death, master of souls and the dead, I hope you could entertain my presumptuous pleas as I ask of you 2 requests. Raziel, save the daughters of Alazair and his son, Sunny, from my brother who has fallen from grace so long ago. They deserve a chance to thrive, whether they know their destinies that fall after this fateful day or not. And it's the first time in history that the children of Alazair could finally be together after Murphy's rule damned the Primordial to a life of suffering. The second request, kind King of the Dead, is not only do I want to bestow my godly power to my most devoted crusader, but this world needs a hero that can represent myself in the Cosmic Trinity. Veladius has been through hell, and back thanks to his beloved and her best friends. He has exhumed a zeal and passion to lead and help those in need. And with the powers of the sun radiating throughout him, may he know that I love him with all my heart. However, not right away with his power, mind you, just in time. From the declaration of the new god's ascension, Leonari can finally complete the long-laid plans. I'm so sorry to be so selfish, wishing to linger even a little longer than agreed upon. And when the people need to feel the love of the last Mount Celeste god, may they look to Veladius. And when King Leonari ever feels lonely, know that his son will always be by his side to brighten up his day.
Oh, Daracus, dear boy, you're looking well. How's my heart treating you, eh? I can tell by the look in your eyes that you are surprised by my return. Come now, me lad. You know I'm just the memory of one of your greatest enemies. Don't look so sad, Daracus. We've come a long way together ever since you destroyed me in Vlad's basement. I know, lad, I know. There was so much hope in your heart when we first met. I hope that I would take over Asmodeus and Vlad's desires once freed. Alas, those chains and hooks that suspended my abominable husk were made to keep me bound in my madness, and I think we both know it was better this way. Better for you to have defeated me instead of the other way around. Not gonna lie, it would have been glorious to destroy Vlad's castle from the pits below and consume this entire world in flame and death. But I would have died a rebel without a clue of how doomed my burning crusade would have left me. Then again, would you have called me a fool for following my dreams? Or rather, has my dreams spread to you as you paraded my heart to the entire cosmos in order to unite the elements in some sick show and tell? Of course it has, though I think the line between dreams and madness has been long lost to you. I knew I liked you, lad. You knew what it was all about from the start. Even now, how confident are you that your intentions of my heart were truly your own after all this time? After all this time, how are you so sure that you are even you? Rather take comfort in knowing that we are one. Look in the mirror, my sailor lost in an elemental and mental sea. See what you have become. You've slain demons high and low with all the primordial's gifts. You were thrown by Rogal with great explosive force to destroy these bitches. And you have opened the way for their powers to flow into us and make an elemental juggernaut unlike any other. We have become the Darkstar once again. Let's fucking go!
Thy kingdom comes, dear Bahamut. Thank you for all you have done. You raised me. You stood by my side during my people's time of need. You bestowed me with the strength to march my Sabatans up to the gates of hell and scar Asmodeus' face for daring try and take our home. You've allowed me and my family immortality so there would always be an Evermeadow to help anyone in need. And your contributions to existence cannot be overstated. I know your time has run out, you majestic master, and there is so much I wish I could have said. Words unspoken eternally, and I shall live every day, unable to tell you how grateful I am for all you are and all you have done. Evermeadow has been built on your foundations, proudly representing your divinity on the shield of every warrior, the banners hanging over every street, and the smiles on every face that wanders this world. I will honor thy memory by performing my duties that I always have held for my people, while my son will survive your memory and legacy with every action and emotion. Thank you, my old friend. I now take my place amongst the thrones of creation, where but one seat remains. Asmodeus, you have heard the decrees of each of the Crusaders that unleashed epic cosmic powers in order to ensure this world shall not fall to your evil and darkness. Now, it is finally time for this to come to an end. As powerful as the heroes are, and as weak as you have become from Malpase's elemental withering bomb, the siphoning of soul energy that you have selfishly claimed throughout time, and the fury that the primordials have been unleashing upon you between the astral sea, I cannot stand any more losses. I know that the goddess Hel and the Allfather Thor shall fall in the line of battle to bestow their divinity to Mortimer, so that his plans can come to fruition later, which pains me so. But you have destroyed my people! My people, Asmodeus! Every soul had hopes and dreams, feelings, purpose, and love. You have corrupted my people for long enough. This world is not your own, and you are no longer welcome here. On this day, I'll desolate the seal of unity in order to protect each soul with my own life, and send you to a realm that the great Creator has designated as your final destination. Malpais, Rogal Dorn, the Scarus Devimus, Nyx Blood Moon Evermeadow, and Arrakis, your king has the burden of decreeing that it is time for you to do battle with Asmodeus in the grand battle of Godstorm. The great Creator can only bind you for so long, only for the length of the challenge. Should Asmodeus become victorious, know that his powers will be unrestrained, and we shall be all forced to bend the knee to his whims. However, you dastardly devil, if any of my beloved family conquer you in the ultimate God storm, then every soul in reality, from far and wide, will empower the Evermetal Crusaders with the amassed strength to destroy you once and for all, erasing you from existence forevermore, but not until they feel your suffering deserves to finally end. I look forward to seeing reality finally purged from your sin. The Crusaders shall perform one final sweep of the battlefield before the seal brings them to the final destination. And then it's game on, Morningstar!
Damn right, Leonari. After all, this challenge you speak of is more like a game to me. Everything is a game, little elf, whether you wish to realize it or not. The players of this grand adventure that spanned multiple years shall finally be concluded once and for all, face to face for the last time. But while all good things must come to an end, I'm sure you can show me the entertainment that only those who are both desperate and have free will can produce. I hope you don't think I'm a heartless being. I mean, how could you after playing with my huge organs spread across the land? So it is my intention to express my grief and disappointment over the loss of your beloved gods, my brothers and sisters. Such a terrible waste, no. Divine souls are so hard to come by nowadays, to be thrown away on such wretched soldiers. Even in the dark times, however, it appears fortune rears its beautiful head yet again. My favorite toy has been given a promotion, so my fair-haired prince will be able to take so much more punishment when I drag his soul back down to hell. I'm going to absolutely rock your shit down. Please believe this. That goes double for you, Mortimer. Famous! I mean, I'm sure I'll get back to you, when I'm not short on time. Crusaders, good luck to you. Better play to win. Feel free to be salty when you are defeated. It seasons the soul in such delectable ways.
Greetings, adventurer. You have tried to be immortal on the material plane for long enough. It's time to get a sense of what it means to truly be a god. Choose one of your currently living gods. These rings indicate what type of god it is. Whether it is benevolent, represented by green and blue, ordain, which is represented by orange and red, and mystery, represented by purple and blue. A benevolent god is one who is caring and very giving to its followers. An ordained god focuses on might and demanding their followers to greatness. And finally, a mysterious god does not believe in showy displays of power, but rather leaves the slightest hint of their existence for the truly worthy to follow. When playing your god, it is fun to roleplay how your deity would handle the situations they'll be put into. Through the course of the game, each god has 3 stats, and depending on which god you are, you get 1 level in that stat at the start of the game. Any god can have levels in a stat. They are not inherently made for, making for interesting role-playing to see why a god of peace is waging a holy war on a village. For example, the higher level in a stat, the more likely your god will succeed in events of that type. The goal of the game is to gain faith. By being the best god you can be, you begin with your god token in either start space. Each turn, you roll to d6 to move spaces on the game board, and whichever space you land on gives you an event to handle. These events test your skills, as the one people look up to 4 answers, and will ask you to make choices that will either reward you with tributes and faith, or lose them. There are straight-up faith events, and then there are conflict events on the board, which may affect everyone when a god reaches 7,000 points of faith. They will be deemed the winner and strong enough to take on Asmodeus at the end of days. With the other gods being lost to mortal kind, forgotten by time, your god can obtain up to 2 items from events, which are primarily tributes that increase the results of your non-movement rolls. If an event says you can establish a holy land, you will gain 100 faith each of your turns. If you get more events that would establish them, you instead can gain a charge to your holy land, increasing the faith gained by 100 per charge. Up to 4 charges, and that's it. Try to earn the faith of your followers to exist in a world that has forgotten you. Good luck!
Oh, yes,